Have you ever noticed how obsessed some women get about knowing who the pretty girl's type is? Like what kind of men she dates, how they treat her, or even how much money they spend on her? A lot of people think it's just harmless curiosity, but it's actually a form of intrasexual competition. So, what exactly is intrasexual competition? Intrasexual competition basically means when people of the same sex compete with each other for attention, affection, or resources from the opposite sex. For women, that shows up as subtle comparison, rivalry, or even disguised curiosity about another woman's dating life. On the surface, it looks like girl talk, but underneath, it's competition. Think of it like a silent competition. A woman isn't asking you about your romantic preferences or experiences because she cares about your love life. She's asking because she wants to know how you compare to her in the dating market. Here are some questions I've personally been asked many times by other women. What do your DMs look like? Do you like light skins or dark skins? Have you ever dated a rich guy? When women ask these kinds of questions, it may seem like harmless girl talk initially, but a lot of times, women are so desperate to know who the pretty girl's type is to gauge how much of a threat the pretty girl is to her own relationship or dating pool. If your type overlaps with theirs, you're now seen as direct competition. And if it doesn't, now they can breathe easier. If you say you date all types, that uncertainty creates tension because suddenly anyone's man could be fair game. That's my personal favorite response because my type isn't anyone's business, and women who are so curious to know usually don't have good intentions. Some women won't even ask. They'll just assume they know who your type is based on how you look or carry yourself. And these assumptions serve to either reduce their own anxiety, if you guys are into different men, of course, or to stir up jealousy if you guys have the same type, especially if you tend to attract those types of particular guys and they don't. Them wanting to know your type is also a form of mate guarding, where they feel they need to protect their territory from you. Some women also tend to be very curious about the beautiful woman's actual dating life. If you're a woman who's experienced this, you may have been asked questions like, do men spoil you? How often does your man take you out? And what they really mean by this is, are you being treated better than I am? And does that mean I'm less valuable? Women ask questions like these so they can figure out whether you're getting better or worse treatment, which helps them manage their own insecurities about their romantic worth. Once they know your type and how men treat you, they can weaponize that information against you. Them asking about your dating life is just another strategy at the end of the day. For example, if you prefer to date a man of means and share your experiences about being spoiled by your romantic partner, they might frame you as materialistic. And if you say you don't care about being spoiled or that you typically don't go out on nice dates, they might frame you as not actually desirable. Either way, the goal is to control the narrative about you in a way that benefits their ego. When you zoom out, it all ties together. Asking about your type, asking about how men treat you, and asking who actually approaches you. It's all one behavior, using curiosity as a cover for comparison, competition, and control. So, if you've ever felt like women were overly invested in your dating life, who your type is, or how men treat you, you're not crazy. That obsession is intrasexual competition in disguise. It's not about getting to know you. It's about wanting to measure themselves against you. The next time a woman is pressing you about your type, remember, curiosity isn't always innocent. Sometimes it's strategy. Alright guys, that is all for today's video. If you guys want to keep up with more of my content, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Reina Safo. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!